And we're back with part 2 of the What If DeAndre Ayton was drafted by the Sacramento Kings. With year 1, we went surprisingly 49-33 with this new team of Paul George, De'Aaron Fox, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and DeAndre Ayton. So a big four here out in Sacramento. So Russell Westbrook wins MVP. Luka gets Rookie of the Year, teamed up with LeBron in Cleveland. And that is really surprising to see that he got that over DeAndre Ayton and all these other guys. So in my book, it should have been Marvin Bagley. So we will override that. Isaiah Thomas, 6th Man of the Year in Indiana. Kawhi Leonard with the Spurs gets Defensive Player of the Year. Aaron Gordon, Most Improved. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year at 66-16 with the Warriors. So any King players on the All-NBA teams? No. Defensive teams? I doubt it. Yeah. And then DeAndre Ayton, there he is on All-Rookie First Team. 82 overall, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and a turnover and a half per game. So we did finish with the 5 seed again, and we are playing against Paul George's former team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Russell Westbrook, Roberson, Carmelo Anthony, Jeremy Grant, Steven Adams, and Aaron Baines. All around, we should beat them, but you just never know about Russell Westbrook. They did finish 2 games ahead of us. But before we forget anything else, let's look at the team and player stats. So Paul George led our team with points with 23, 5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. Buddy Hield 14.5, so his numbers were down, even though he was, I think, the second scoring option, so 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, steal per game for him. De'Aaron Fox, 14 points, kind of underwhelming, but numbers are improving for him. 3 rebounds, even 6 assists per game, 1 steal. DeAndre Ayton, 13-10, I saw his numbers. And you must be asking yourself, where is Willie Cauley-Stein? We traded him away because he was hurting our team bad. Like RBT is how he said bad. We did, well, Suns did awful, whoever they drafted. Suns drafted Trae Younger, and I'm not starting him over Elfrid Payton. Okay. Let's see, points per game, we were probably top 15, I guess. No, top 20. 18 points allowed per game. We were the best defensive team, and we were 6th in point differential per game. So we should be able to beat this series against Oklahoma City. Game 1, we won by 15. Game 2, we win by 3. Game 3, we win by 7. And Game 4 should be a sweep. And it is. Game 4, we won by 4 as well. And we are playing the 66-16 Warriors. So that should be a very exciting series. And on the bottom, it's Houston versus Minnesota, and then Milwaukee, Boston, and then Cleveland and Toronto. So the Warriors, they should have not had anybody leave. Nope, they got Kyle Quinn at center, JaVale McGee, Jordan Bell. And it's the same old Warriors team who finished 17 games better than us. Game 1 goes to them by 36 points. Game 2 goes to them by 9. Game 3 goes to them by, good grief, 33 or whatever. And we win a game. We won game 4 by 6. And so let's just start simcasting these games now. And if we could let them blow a 3-1 lead, that'd be amazing. And they don't, so they win game 5 by 16. And we'll just simulate to the rest of the playoffs, and hopefully we can make a big off-season splash and to dethrone the Warriors. And they are playing against Cleveland, rematch of last year, and well, Golden State wins in 5. Steph Curry, MVP, 40 points per game, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 53% from the field, 46% from three-point. So we are now in the off season, and league meetings, anything major that gets approved like it does in real life. Draft lottery, I say nothing special. We do have, where's our pick? Okay, the 76ers got our pick, so don't really need to worry about that. We will get a new coach. We always tend to get Michael Stolper, but this time we're going to get Jacob Underwood. So we do apparently get a trainer behind my back, but we do get David Clark, and we do get Jacob Underwood. Just make sure no one else is taken away, or yep. So we are good there, and we don't even have a draft pick, so why even bother looking at it? Zion does not go 1, but Zion does go 2 to Detroit. Schofield goes 4 to Dallas. Romeo Langford goes 7 to the Clippers. And Grant Williams goes 11 to Miami Heat. So we don't have any rookies to sign, but we do have a lot of player options. So we will bring back Justin Jackson. We will bring back Bonga. We won't bring back Giles. And we won't bring back Upsayer. So we'll bring 5 guys back. And this is where things start to get interesting. So we have 31 mil in cap hold. Let's try and get Tobias Harris, and we do have money for him. We do have bird years on most of these guys, but I'm not going to worry about that. So that's rights on them too. Actually, who's got better potential? That's what I want to know. So Lucas here's got B potential. Giles has B minus. So we'll renounce rights on Giles. Everybody else can just walk away. So Tobias Harris goes to the Lakers. That's surprising. Can we afford? We can try and get Karl Anthony Towns. That'd be really OP. Got matched to the Timberwolves. And now we just need a center. Paul Gasol, even though he will more than likely. Okay, so we do sign Paul Gasol, and we will negotiate a contract with Scalo Desir, sadly. Overpay him, but I think we got him. I accidentally hit it real quick. And we do have him, so got Paul Gasol, DeAndre Ayton at center. We are really good all the way around, so we just need pretty much a backup point guard. So Milos will sign in to veterans minimum eventually, and we do. Number went up a little bit, but that's fine. And so player progression now, everybody should be going up except Paul Gasol and Milos. So that is really good to see. Paul George, he's only got 2 good years left in him. But I think we're ready to make some noise here in the Western Conference, and that is for sure. We got a good bench now, I believe. We just need to go out and actually play some defense here. But we went 49-33 in our first year all together. So now the 2020 draft class, and let's see, we'll do this one this time around. Training camps, hopefully have more than just one. We have 2. It's kind of a letdown, but perimeter defense, we'll send it to De'Aaron Fox. And then Bonga, I think Bonga would be good there too. Yeah, Bonga as a guard, you need to have good perimeter defense. So we signed Seth Curry. That's interesting enough. Who do we want to put in the G League? We're not putting DeAndre Ayton in. He'll get mad about that. You know what? If we can't. What about Scout? We're going to put Scout. He's going to feel really mad about it, but it will help him out in the long run. So Scout Livingston will be in the G League this year, and I really hate doing that. But Buddy Hield, he will be starting shooting guard. You're good. Let's mess with the bench real quick. Direct vote, I know you're a good overall. Gasol, you're a good overall, but you're just not going to play for us this year. I'm sorry. Buddy Hield, you're going to get 34 not. Harold, you're going to get 30. A big 3 is going to get 35, 36, 35. Our 6th man will be Bogdan. 25, 26. So, team is pretty much set. Number 1 scoring option will be Ayton. Number 2 will be George, and then number 3 will be Hield. Patient offense, rebound. We gotta play physical D, and we gotta rebound on defense as well. And conference power rankings, we're number 4 on NBA.com, and hopefully that's very promising. 16 on 2K and 4 on MarkSphere. So 4, 16, 4, and I will see you all with part number 3, I believe.